What's poppin', Rob Television? Welcome back to another reaction with your boy. As you can see by the title, man, this was a requested video by my man Bean. This is basically Jordan, Wilt, and Russell all discuss who is the GOAT, which is an ongoing topic that we always covering on my channel and several other channels. So, you know how we do up here, man. I ain't gonna talk y'all to death. But before we get into this video, man, do me a big favor, man. Smash that thumbs up button. Also, if you're new to the channel, man, make sure you subscribe. When you subscribe, click that post notification bell that way you be notified on all things Rob Television. Let's check it out. MJ23. Bill Russell, number 6.
I mean, listen, I know that basketball is a team game.
Right.
And you've already made Michael number 1. But if you had to have Will against Michael, my prime and his prime, how much money would you be willing to bet? Wow.
He said
We're
that
at the
comfortably,
NBA's
too.
all-time team celebration, Cleveland, 1997. And over in the corner is Wilt and Michael Jordan. And they're sitting at a table arguing vociferously as to who the greatest player of all time is. And they're back and forth. And just intense as can be. And so now David Stern comes into the room. And says, okay, guys, time to go. And Michael and Wilt are still going at it at this table over here. And so David finally says, come on, Wilt, Michael, we got to get going. And so they stand up. And Wilt, who always has the last word in everything, Wilt looked down at Michael and said, Michael, just remember, when you played, they changed all the rules to make it easier for you to dominate. When I played, they changed all the rules to make it harder for me. And there was no retort, no comeback. Wilt Chamberlain, oh my gosh.
I wonder if you care about being called the greatest basketball player ever. Does that matter? Do you want that?
I don't want it in a sense because I think it disrespects Wilt Chamberlain, Jerry West, you know, all the guys that prior to me I never had a chance to play against. When I hear it, I cringe a little bit because you know it's a little bit embarrassing because no one knows. You know, I never had the chance once again to play against those guys. You know, I would love to have played against them, but I never did. You know, and for you to say that I'm better than him, I mean, it's your opinion. You know, it's their opinion. I accept that as their opinion. If you ask me, I would never say that I'm the greatest player. You know, and that's because I never played against all the people that represented the league prior to Michael Jordan.
The greatest player of modern times is largely considered to be Michael Jordan. Have you had any interaction with him?
Yes, I think he's a great player, and I have the ultimate regard for him. He says to me one time, we were out in the middle of the golf course, he says, they just won a championship, okay? He says, you know, we're gonna go up your record. I said, which one? I said, well, you know, we won 11, but we won 8 straight. I don't think you'll live long enough to get either one of those. He says, but it's easy to win championships when you play. That's right.
Hold up. I don't want to pause, man, but did I hear that correct? And let me know in the comment section. He won 8 straight championships? How is this not talked about? 8 straight championships, bro?
And so I said, well, think about it this way. When I was a rookie, there were 80 jobs in professional basketball. So a lot of good players didn't make that. I said, if there were only 12 teams, you couldn't have won that championship. He said, why? I said, because, facts, he hit his open shot. Won the game. Well, if there were 12 teams in the league, he couldn't have made that shot. He said, why not? I said, because he'd been up in the stands. And there's not a knock on him. That's to talk about the quality of the NBA.
I picked him as the #1 center of all time as far as concerned because he was a complete basketball player.
Over you?
Well, you know, yeah, I'm gonna pick him over me right
Really?
now. Yeah, because he also helped his team to win a lot more than maybe I could have helped my team to win. sometimes the mere power of you makes you more individualistic. I have said this before, Wilt Chamberlain on the Boston Celtics might not have been the same. Because I would have taken away from Bob Cousy, from Tom Heinsohn, because I was a scorer too. And then all of a sudden now they had to pass the ball to me and never take something away from them. So, you know, sometimes less is better. You know, so that's how I view it. But I'm talking about the fact that the man could score. He averaged 17 points a game, which is only about 7 points less than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. You know, he was the supreme rebounder. He got the ball for his team, which made happen. He's high in assists, and we all know how he played defense. You can't ask for any more for that position. So he's my choice.
Who doesn't sit here and think, what if? You know, I'm pretty sure Bill Russell's sitting there, what if he played in the era that we played in? And, you know, I'm no different than, you know, what if I played in this era? I mean, financially, it'd be different, but I think from a competitive standpoint, I think it would be a lot different. I mean, not that, you know, playing against Magic, Bird, Barkley, you know, Ewing, all those years wasn't fun, I think. But I'm pretty sure those guys, along with myself, wish that, you know, we could have played against, you know, the Kobe Bryants of this era and Tim Duncans, and, you know, obviously, you know, we feel like we can compete.
You, Michael Jordan, Wilt, you have to pick one person. Who do you pick?
Well, you pick Bill Russell. For a reason. He will never distort your defense or your offense. And I played games in my peak where I got 6 shots. I could close down the whole front court. The way I play, my team wins.
Okay, Bill. Hey, was there a lot of trash talking going on? Was there a lot of, you know, fact speaking going on? Let me know what y'all think down below, man. That was a pretty good video. Hey, man, Wilt used to be talking some noise, man. Like, I'm gonna have to see if he got any trash talking on videos, you know, on here, because Wilt used to, hey, you know what I mean? He had that confidence factor going for himself, man. But that is it for this video, man. If you did enjoy this video, do me a big favor, man. Smash that thumbs up button. Also, once again, if you're new to the channel, man, make sure you subscribe. And when you subscribe, click that post notification bell to be notified on all things Rob Television. I'm out this thing. Gang.